Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here with my first Get Famous themed build. I'm calling it my Get Famous themed build because it's not 100% Get Famous. I did use some stuff from other packs, not a ton of stuff though, like I think maybe a dozen items or something from other packs, so it wasn't a ton of stuff, but there were certain things that I kind of needed other packs for. But nonetheless, this is mostly focused on Get Famous, and I'm pretty excited about this build because I have been wanting to do stuff like this forever. So this is done with a bunch of tiered stairs, and I've sort of been dreaming about something with tiered stairs forever and a day, and now we can do it. So that's very, very exciting. Super happy about that. I really wish that, like, my one request, I love this foundation stuff. I love the multi-tiered foundation. I love the terrain tools. I love all of it. But my one huge request is I really wish that they make it so that we can put foundation of differing heights next to each other. That I think that would, from a coding perspective, I think it would require them changing the wall height as well. You know what I mean? You know how like we only have 3 different wall heights right now? I think that they would have to make it so that the wall height was more flexible to actually do that. But and then there would be a little bit of extra coding to determine if the foundations, 2 foundations were next to each other, like 2 different rooms next to each other with different foundations. You would have to have a little extra coding to determine, like, make sure that there's a determination as to whether or not the rooms are supposed to be separate like that, and whether or not they're supposed to be joined and everything. So it would require a bit of coding to make it happen, but I think they could do it. I don't know exactly how they have the back end set up, but I think they could do it. And so, like, that's my big wish. I'm so happy they gave us what they gave us, but yeah, that's my big wish, because, like, even for a build like this, I had to go, like, I had to kind of finagle and go around that limitation a little bit, you know? I worked with it. I mean, I ended up putting fountain, you know, little water features in between the stairs and stuff, so that, you know, it added a design element and everything rather than it being kind of detrimental. And then, yeah, I did the same thing kind of in the middle. I tried to put as much water in around where the foundation couldn't touch and everything, and tried to use that as an element instead. But I wanted to see exactly how stairs work, and just so you guys know, like, I had to figure out some stuff to do this build. And so just so you guys know, some key things about working with different foundations and different stair heights and all of this stuff, some key things that I figured out. And if y'all want a tutorial, let me know, and I'll give a tutorial specifically on it. But so some key really important things is one stair height, like one block of stairs, one stair height, if you want to go from one to the other, is 4 clicks up on foundation. And same thing with the next one, it's another 4 clicks, so that's 8 clicks up. And then the next one is 12 clicks, 16 clicks, 20 clicks, and so on. And so the way it goes is your stair block at 4 clicks up, the foundation of 4 clicks up, your stair block is 1 block. And when your foundation is up 8 clicks, your stair block takes up 2 blocks. And again, when you go up another 4 to 12 clicks, it takes up 3 blocks. Now, the other key important piece of information to know is the wall heights. There's 3 different wall heights, right? So the lowest wall height is 12 clicks, the medium one is 16 clicks, and the tall one is 20 clicks on the foundation. So these are sort of important numbers to know if you want to be able to manipulate foundation and manipulate stairs successfully, like easily and successfully. So that was basically how I created the whole front stair thing, was basically 4 clicks, 4 clicks, 8 clicks, 12 clicks, 16 clicks, and so on. And I went all the way up to 20. So my stair clicks in the front, they go from 4 to 20 to create the tiered staircase thing. And then you see this top section, like we go up from the the top main piece that leads to the wedding thing. This is a wedding thing, by the way. I didn't even mention what this is, right? It's just this huge building. No, this is I'm calling this the Opulence, and this is basically like the wedding place for rich people. So, but anyway, so there's that flat surface at the top. I hope I totally didn't lose everyone by like totally forgetting to say what this was to start with. That was brilliant, right? Anyway, God, I'm being terrible. So the flat piece at the top there, the sort of big flat piece at the top there, we go from there and then we go down to a lower piece. Now, the way I was able to do that was the flat piece at the top is 20 clicks high. In other words, it is the tallest wall height high. And so where I go down and I put the dining tables on the next lowest level, that's at the medium wall height level at 16 clicks high. So because I did that, I was then able to create a small little floor going up and then the stairs up to that and make them only take a couple of blocks, because I knew that a 12-click wall I would be able to do it in 2 spaces or 3 spaces there. No, 2 spaces, because I was going off of the 20-click height. And I hope I'm probably confusing everyone. My way of figuring stuff out. But I have a feeling that you guys are going to be like, Crystal, just give us a dang tutorial. This is too hard to understand. I have a feeling that's going to happen, because I think that I'm trying to explain it, and without the visual, I think it's going to be too hard to come across. I have it all in my head, but I'm sort of feeling as I'm explaining it to you guys that it's probably not going to come across in the explanation here. I'm probably going to need a tutorial, but you guys let me know. You let me know if you understood what the heck I was talking about or not. And if not, I'll do a tutorial if you guys want it. So let me know down in the comments if that's something that you want. So anyway, since I don't know, I went totally discombobulated. So this is a super opulent wedding place is what this is basically. And so the section that I'm building out right now that we're looking at is the bathrooms. I do bathrooms on both sides that are like nice opulent. There's a ton of wasted space downstairs because, you know, people that are rich waste space. And so there's men's and ladies' rooms on both sides. And then I end up with a couple of bars downstairs, additional bars. Like in my head, the bars downstairs are not as fully stocked as the bar upstairs, but you know, they needed extra bars because I don't know, apparently in my mind, really rich people are a bunch of drunks, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Or I'm just a little bit crazy. Who knows? But nonetheless, you can tell here that I used a ton of stuff from the Get Famous pack, which is really cool. I love this sort of crazy opulent stuff. I wanted to make use of it, especially for me, the stuff out of this pack that I'm totally digging from a design perspective. I love the windows. Oh, do I love the windows that come with the pack. And I love the railings and the fences that come with the pack. They're just gorgeous. And so I wanted to build some kind of building that included those elements. Now, unfortunately, I didn't end up with a whole ton of windows. I have a few in the back, but that's about it. But I did end up going crazy with the railings, which makes me happy. And the tiered stair thing was something I have been wanting to do, something like that for so long, and I'm so happy that we can do it now. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yay. And I don't even know what else I'm going to do with tiered stairs, but there will be other things. I know there will be other things. I love this multi-tier foundation thing. I may love the multi-tier foundation thing even more than the terrain tools, possibly. I'm not sure. If they ever give it to us where we can have the foundations right next to each other at different heights, then I will love it more than, like, I don't know, almost anything else. Because I said in my last video that we couldn't do split level like stair stuff. We can, obviously we can do it here. You can kind of get an idea a little bit, but we can, but you have to use a trick to enclose the room that I use to enclose roofs that you're not supposed to enclose in rooms. So you have to kind of go around the game system. But I want to be able to do the different height foundations right next to each other to be able to do like true split level homes and stuff. nonetheless, I'm not complaining. We have so much good stuff with this pack, and just being able to do these crazy tiered stairs in the front make me really, really happy. So yay. So that part's good. And yeah, so I just created this super opulent wedding venue place. And in my head, the only people that go to this place to get married are super rich people. But the build also functions as a nightclub. That's like its official uses. Like I made sure I checked all the boxes off for nightclub. And let's see, what else did I wanted to tell you something else. Oh yeah, no CC in this build. I checked off all the boxes for nightclub, and I'll be putting this build on the gallery. Isn't that wonderful? I'm so excited. They fixed the gallery thing too. They gave us so much stuff. It's so exciting. So they fixed the gallery thing too. Anyone that's been watching me for a while knows that I have been complaining forever since they made the change. Oh, I don't know. It feels like forever. I think it's been at least 2 or 3 months that they made a change to the gallery where they made it so only basically the popular builds got attention, because it defaulted to only the stuff that was popular, which meant that anything that was like just uploaded never got seen. Because the thing is when you upload a build, it only ends up at the top of the stack for a very short period of time. It does not stay up there very long because so many people are uploading. So if that's not the first thing that's seen, no one is ever going to see your stuff unless you already have a ton of followers and you're already a popular builder. So obviously this was not really very good for anyone that wasn't already a popular builder. And so they finally fixed this and they changed it back. So now it's no longer just the popular builds that are getting attention. When we upload something, other people will actually see it, at least for a small, a short period of time. And that's often enough. If you have a good build, not always, but oftentimes that short period of time where you get attention, that's often enough to at least get you some downloads, It may not get you a ton, but at least some. If no one ever sees it, like how are you ever supposed to get anything, So I'm super happy about that change. Like I'm very excited. That was something that I was so unhappy about it for so long. And so that's fixed. And now I can upload stuff to the gallery again, which is awesome. And if by chance you guys go to download this build, if anyone watching this goes to download this build and it's not on the gallery, that means that I forgot. So not that I'm not going to upload it. It means that I forgot to put it up, because I try to time it like with the video. So if by chance I forget, like get on me, like tweet me or something, like send me a message on Twitter or write me a comment below or something in the comments here and let me know, hey Crystal, you forgot to upload the build, and I'll get on it. Because I have done that before. I have been known to do that before, where I forget to upload the build. Oh, look at this. I'm putting in the nighttime lighting. I love this place at night. Oh yeah, with the lighting. It's so good. I love to light the hell out of my places for the evening. I really do. Especially commercial builds. It's like I want a commercial build lit up to the nines for the nighttime stuff. And especially someplace like this that's going to be functioning as a nightclub. And oh, by the way, I'm playing with this roof thing a little bit now. I changed the roof like a gazillion times, as I always do. At first, I was just going to roof the little area for the wedding part. Then at the very end, I decide to roof the entire top thing. But you'll notice at the very, very end, when I show the screenshots and stuff, you're going to see something with the roof that is not on the video. And I apologize because I didn't put it on the video. And I know everyone's going to be like mad at me because people learn roofing stuff from me. And so everyone's probably going to be mad that I didn't hit record because it was one of these very last minute changes and I didn't know I was going to make it, and it just happened. But anyway, I did this roof thing where I put 2 roofs on the building. So I end up roofing the entire thing. And so then I end up with 2 roofs, and what it is it's a white roof underneath a clear roof, the clear roof with all the swirlies and stuff. And so the reason that I did that was I really didn't want the entire thing to be clear and see-through. I was not looking for a see-through roof. That's not what I wanted. I wanted an actual roof. But the thing was, I wanted something pretty. And so what I decided was the clear roof with all the swirlies. I love the swirlies. It's very elegant and it looks very opulent and all of that stuff. So I was like, all right, so I want the clear roof with the swirlies. I just don't want a clear roof. So the easiest way to make that happen is to put another roof underneath it. And what's going to make the swirlies show up the most would be a white roof. And so I put a white roof underneath, and I curved the roof that was underneath in such a way that it would be like curved below so that it wouldn't be up against the swirly clear roof. So that way you can see the swirl designs up against the white, but they're not touching. So yeah. So that was the thing that I did with the roof at the end. So in case anyone's wondering, that's what it is. It's two roofs, one over the other, and just the white roof is curved so that it's not touching the clear roof with the swirls. And it's basically just to show off the swirls because I thought they looked elegant. They kind of go with the railings and all of that, you know, the swirlies and the railings and everything. And so, yeah, so that was the thing that I wanted to do with that. I thought it might be a nice little addition. Because, yeah, I did, I have my heart venue, my Crimson Point, my Crimson Love Point, I think is what it's called. I think that's the name of it, which is another wedding venue that I did. It's a 3-story high, and that one has a clear roof. So I wasn't looking to do the same exact thing, you know, with the whole clear roof thing. I wanted to do something a little bit different. Ooh, and the gold stuff that you put on the ground and you make designs out of. Love that. That's new with this, the Opulent pack too, the Get Famous pack. Yes, loving that. So good. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to do something a little bit different than my Crimson Love Point with the roof. I didn't want to go with another clear roof on this one. So yeah, that's why it ended up being the way it ended up. And you guys will see that in the final pictures. I think it looks good. I think it looks good like that. And I think it gives it a little bit of an elegant flair, you know, because I wasn't happy with the clear, and I changed it. I changed the you know, the roof texture on it a couple of times, and nothing was working. And so, yeah, that was the final thing. And I gabbed my way right into the end. And so I'm hoping that you guys like this build and like the video and all that. And if you do, please do remember to hit the like button before you leave. Comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff helps us YouTubers out a ton. And thank you so much for spending the time with me today. Hope to see you all back again next time. Bye now.